It's opening night for Churchill Downs this weekend. WDRB's Darby Bean takes us to all the excitement at the Kentucky Derby Museum ahead of Derby 150. Darby?
Hey Scott, the Kentucky Derby Museum is still open for about another hour tonight, and you can get its full schedule online. It's taking people through the history and traditions of the Kentucky Derby, including this new Riders Up exhibit. Some people are working on this right now, taking a chance to see who's going to cross that finish line first. We've seen a lot of people here today. This is a busy time, not just for Churchill Downs, but specifically the museum as well.
This is just really exciting time to come here, and
for the Derby,
for the Derby and the 150th. It's just amazing just to be here.
Preparations and excitement are building ahead of Derby Day, with visitors already stopping by Churchill Downs and the Kentucky Derby Museum to take it all in.
We are in town to do a bourbon tour with our husbands for their 60th, and we decided to bump it up against the Derby weekend because we wanted to see what it was like. So we're here just to take in the museum.
Inside the museum, from celebrating Thunder to highlighting long shot winners and memories from years past, exhibits are set up ahead of the 150th Run for the Roses.
We know that we've had a lot of visitors. We've been very much in sync with the previous year, which we set a record number of guests last year.
Right now, the museum is showcasing the Riders Up exhibit, letting visitors take their own try at crossing the finish line first.
It immerses the player into the Derby Day experience. You get to be the jockey.
Into the clubhouse turn, the pace is sharp.
And so what better way to bring in 150 than that renovation right there?
On the track side, Churchill Downs is hosting opening night this Saturday. An added bonus this year will be the Oaks and Derby post-position draws between races 3 and 4.
Anybody on hand that is here on opening night will be able to feel that buzz, the tension in the air, especially when post 1 is drawn. That'll be a really extra special part of the evening.
It'll also be a time for guests to take in the newly renovated $200 million paddock as the countdown gets closer to Derby 150. Here at the Kentucky Derby Museum, things do not stop after Derby this summer. There's a new exhibit focused on decades of fashion that'll come out this July. And Scott, you got to plan on how you're going to get here too. Starting this week, there's some parking changes you might need to know about if you're planning to stop by Churchill Downs at all this next week. So we'll tell you about that coming up at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, having the right plan before you leave is pretty crucial. Thanks, Darby.